Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, it's my second time attempting to make this video because my recording kind of messed up when I was about to start recording. But we're here. We're here. Now on to the topic. Also, I told you guys I would be uploading a video next week, and well, it's next week. Today's video is about a discussion, but also about a comment that I got on one of my YouTube videos, on my transition timeline video, which I will link down below so you guys can watch it. I got this comment around March 26th, and the reason why I'm just getting around to it is because life got busy and I just kind of forgot about it. So today, I will be putting up a screenshot. I'll be putting the screenshot right now. For you guys to see it. The comment reads, by Gerald. Why do you still look like a man? LFMAO. Don't embarrass the trans community like this. Also, that said comment has now been removed because he removed it about a few days after putting it on there. But lucky for your girl, she took a screenshot because I saw this and I instantly was planning to make a video on it. Not just because of this one comment, but also because the way the things that are said in the comment. Because there are things that I have actually been told in person by other people. Okay? Why do I still look like a man? And don't embarrass the trans community like this, okay? It's like a two-part question. The first part, why do I still look like a man? Well, let me tell you something. You know, it's almost as if I went through male puberty. It's almost if I was born a boy. Oh, wait. That's right. I was. Okay. And then, you know, as you can see, a good long look at my masculine face. You want to know why that is? Because I went through testosterone puberty. Okay? See this brow? You see this brow ridge? See how close my eyebrows are to my eyes? You know, this protruding jaw. You know, the facial hair that I have to shave every few days. Well, I should be shaving every day, but girl, sometimes you just can't, okay? I have a wide chest, which makes my boobs look all weird. Broad shoulders, you know. Don't embarrass the trans community like this. Now, granted, this person is probably nothing more than just a troll. But it puts into a very important discussion, okay? Why do I... Because if any of you have been on YouTube longer than a minute, and you're looking at trans women, most trans women are cis-passing. Like Elle Bradford and Steph Signotti, Princess Jules, Gigi Gorgeous. But to be fair, they've all been transitioning for years. They've been on estrogen for years, like 3, 4, 5+ years. I, however, have not. I've been on estrogen for a little over a year and a half. However, the reason why I do look as masculine as I do, and the reason why I still have as quite dominantly masculine features is one, well, because I am not on a testosterone blocker. I was on it for a month and a half, and then I stopped taking it about a year ago. Well, actually, almost a year and a half ago now. The reason why I stopped taking it is because it was a pill. I cannot swallow pills. I had to chew it, and the taste was horrendous. I dreaded taking it every single time I did, not because I didn't want my testosterone blocked, which I did definitely wanted. It was just constantly a pain having to take it twice a day, every day, and not to mention the pill itself were really expensive. I paid about $54 every month for those pills. I only took it for a month and a half, so I paid for those pills twice. In fact, I still have them. I still have them. And of course, I've kept them in case I started to go back on them. You know, I could always crush it up, put it in applesauce or whatever. I had tried that, but I still just couldn't do it. And the label on this bottle says November 21st, 2017. That was the day that I picked this bottle up. That's almost 2 years ago. Now, don't get me wrong. I look back and I do actually regret that decision because I've been on hormones for over a year and a half now. And, you know, I still have to worry about body hair. My chest hair is just as prevalent as it was before I started taking estrogen, and that's because I'm not on a T blocker. And that is incredibly important. However, that is the reason why I do look more masculine than most of the cis-passing trans women that you see all over YouTube. Trust me, it is definitely something that if I know what I know now, I definitely would have. Also, I also wish I would have started laser hair removal like 2 years ago, because I came out as trans to my friends and family a little over 2 years ago. Trust me, I wish I would have started on laser then, because then, well, I wouldn't have to worry about so much. So, back to the comment. Don't embarrass the trans community like this. I don't feel like I'm embarrassing the trans community because I'm not cis-passing. There's a lot of trans women out there that are not cis-passing. There's a good chance that even after surgery, I won't completely 100% pass as cis. However, like in my passing as a trans woman video, I genuinely pass around 95 to 98% of the time, which still to me is weird. Because I do have a masculine face, I acknowledge that. I have a deep voice, I acknowledge that. So, for me, like, when I do pass, it's still strange to me that I feel like people acknowledge the fact that I am a woman due to my presentation, you know, because I have long hair and makeup on, and, you know, I have my bra that makes my boobs look far bigger than they are, and of course I have, you know, because of estrogen, my body is forming quite nicely. I have, you know, thighs, you know, I have almost a slight curve to my body that like most cis women already do, but not nearly to the extent of them. So, if anyone who is out there watching has that same thought, well, why do I look so masculine compared to a lot of the trans women on YouTube? That is the reason why. Because I'm not taking these. Because these are so old, I'm not going to take the risk of taking these because these pills are nearly 2 years old, and I don't want to take the risk of taking them and then it makes me sick or damages my body because, well, medication has an expiration date. Now, the reason why I hold on to these as kind of like inspiration for me to one day get back on taking T blockers. There are shots, but from what I've heard, they're really, really expensive because the blocker shots cost about $400 for every shot, and I would have to take the shot every 28 days. Um, the shot, there's a trans woman on YouTube named Ella Grant. That's what she gets. She has that. I forget the name of the shot. It's like a really long name, but that's what she takes, and she has to get that injected every 28 days. Now, I've also looked into having, I forget the name of the surgery, but you basically get you have your testicles and the scrotum removed, so that way my body will no longer produce testosterone. Or or if my body still does produce it, it's minimal levels, like the same levels that a normal cis woman would have. That would also improve things, but again, I do not have the money or really the resources to have a surgery like that. I am unemployed right now. I don't even have enough money to buy estrogen, considering I have about 6 pills left, and I've been only taking 1 pill a week to make them last as long as possible. I'm not even, because I'm supposed to take 2 a day, and I've now limited my use of estrogen because I'm running dangerously low and have no way to buy more. As much as I would love to just go on Amazon and just buy estrogen pills so that way I can continue taking them, but the dangers of that are horrendous because that's the thing about buying medication online is it could say estrogen right on the bottle, but you don't know if the pill you're actually taking is in fact estrogen. It could be anything. There could be chemicals in there. There could be poisons in there that you just don't know. It's also why self-medicating is so dangerous. So, other trans girls out there, do not self-medicate. It is way too dangerous, and you do not want to damage your body. Is the worst thing to do is self-medicate. As hard as that is, trust me, I know, because I came out to my family in March of 2017. I waited 6 months before medically transitioning, and trust me, I hated it. I wanted to start on estrogen right away. I had looked up what HRT does to your body, and I was beyond excited. But it was very imperative for me to wait. And for me, I think it was a good thing that I did because it gave me a lot of time to really research what it's going to do to my body and this, that, and the other, and it was very important. So today's video was more of a educational video, but to make a comment so that anyone else out there who comes across one of my videos and wonder, well, she's been transitioning for like almost 2 years, why does she look so masculine? That is the reason, because I am not on T blockers right now, and I am unemployed, so I have no way to get any T blockers. Unfortunately, I wish I could get my medication for free, but unfortunately, I just can't. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hoped it helped some of you who do not understand fully, and anyone else who's coming new to my channel that is also perhaps wondering the same thing. Now you know. And to the troll who I hope is watching this video, if you are just a troll, you're worthless to me. But if you are just someone out there who just didn't know any of these things but jumped to conclusions anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that I actually taught you something valuable, that it's not such a good thing to leave a hate comment, especially toward someone like myself who is trans, because there is a lot of trans women out there that don't take kindly to negative comments. You could end up really hurting someone by saying something that you think is harmless when it could actually be not. Also, their comment tells me that they actually know some decent amount of the trans community, because otherwise he wouldn't have mentioned the trans community at all. So thank you guys and everyone else who was out there watching. I will see you guys next week in my very next video. Alright, bye guys.